Hello everyone, welcome to our Meth Lab, where we cook the finest crackpot theories about your favorite anime and manga. My name is Lemon, and along with my partner Broken, this week we are talking about the recent chapter in the Chainsaw Man manga. As of this recording, the latest chapter is 112. With the current information, this is a crack theory we can offer you. This guy, right here, Haruka Izumi, has shaken the community and grabbed it by the balls at the same time. Fukimoto has found a way to hook us every single chapter, no matter what. And in this case, Haruka Izumi's is this chapter's biggest hook. Immediately after the beginning of the chapter, he reveals to us that not only he is the president of the Devil Hunters Club, but he also reveals to Asa that in his manly chest there is a chainsaw cord exactly the same as Denji's. This leads us into our first theory. Pochita is the chainsaw devil's heart. Now, hear me out. Long before Denji found a wounded Pochita alone and dying in the graveyard, the chainsaw devil found itself fighting the four horsemen. They got the best of her lovely chainsaw and beat him to a pulp, dividing it into several pieces. To save himself, he ripped his heart out, and Pochita came to be, as we know it. But, just as with the Gun Devil, those pieces of the Chainsaw Devil still hold power. Haruka Izumi came into possession of one of these pieces, and acquired a power similar to Denji, fusing the piece of the Chainsaw Devil with his heart, giving him the ability to transform, just as Denji does. Now, this ties up to the idea of the classification of people affected by devils. We already understand contracts, and how people that have made contracts pay an initial price, and sometimes subsequent prices, for the ability to use the powers of the devils they contracted with. Some examples of these are with our boy Aki-47. With his contract with the Fox Devil, we don't know what the initial price was, but the subsequent price was feeding the Fox Devil a part of his body. Not specified, however, he will always resort to skin. Whereas with the Future Devil, his price was only to let the devil live in his eye, just so he could experience firsthand how Aki was going to die. The next are the Fiends, which are devils that for one reason or another, most likely being severely wounded or on the brink of death, possessed dead bodies in order to survive. Some examples of these are the Violence Devil and of course, Power, the Blood Devil. Third example is Hybrids, or Devilmen. As explained in chapter 87 by Makima, quote, "They are neither human, nor devil, nor fiend. Their name was eaten by you, and so their title has since disappeared. However, their existence didn't disappear with it." Some early examples are the Katana Hybrid and Rize, the Bomb Hybrid. Denji seems to be special in the sense we know the devil that fused with him wanted to do so. The only example we have for something similar is Yoru and Asa, where they made a contract and Yoru took possession of Asa's body, though we haven't seen any type of transformation similar to Denji's on Asa. Asa and Yoru don't seem to have a trigger to change, like all of the hybrids we have seen before. Some examples are Denji pulling the cord on his chest, or Rize pulling the pin on her neck. It seems to be related to willpower, consciousness, and emotions. As seen before, Yoru could not take over Asa's body when she was scared. But something to take into account in this chapter is, what happens if a human takes hold of the devil's corpse? We assume for the moment that this is the reason why, for the time being, we have two Chainsaw Men. Although we don't have any information on how injured Pochita was when he escaped the horsemen, and if any of the pieces of the original Chainsaw Devil still exist out there. Another possibility is that the student council either idolizes Chainsaw Man in some capacity, or they are doing something weird. Because a girl that called Yoru her little sister has earrings that look like ripcords, very similar to the one on Chainsaw Man and Denji. Maybe that Haruka's power comes from the girl and not from the pieces of the body of the Chainsaw Man. When Yuko was revived by this girl, she actually became bigger and stronger and then proceeded to destroy the school. So, she's able to empower humans to some capacity. Assuming that Yuko is in a hybrid, and given that Justice has made many contrasts, this is pretty likely. If you like this theory, don't forget to comment down below. Tell me what you think, and tell me your theories too. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you can. It will be greatly appreciated. For more theories on your favorite anime and manga, we'll see you next time.